There's one thing that we all have in common. That one thing is relationships. Every single one of us have a relationship in our life, and every single one of us has even a relationship with ourselves. Now, the one thing about relationships is that you have one presently, you're going to have one in the future, and doggone it, you have one from your past. And this is one thing I found to be true about all relationships. It's not if you'll be hurt in a relationship, it's when. And sometimes our past relationships are the when we receive the most hurt. And so this week we are studying yet again the guy named Joseph. And Joseph, you may recall his story. He was a guy who had several brothers, and all those brothers ganged up against him, threw him in a pit, and sold him into slavery in a land called Egypt. And what happened was he ended up becoming the number 2 guy essentially in the world at that time. And before long, his brothers showed up and met him face to face. Now here's how it kind of gets dramatic. They didn't recognize him at first, but we get to see Joseph go through the process of how to deal with past hurtful relationships. I wonder if we did a quick poll here while you're watching the video, how many of us have had past hurtful relationships? We all have. And how well have you dealt with past hurtful relationships? Because here's what I know. When it comes to past hurtful relationships, you're going to have to deal with it at some point, or you're going to be faced with it at some point. That's probably a better word. And so the point of fact is, how are you dealing with those relationships? Sometimes those past hurtful relationships are intrusive to your brain. They're just in your thoughts and you can't get them out. Sometimes the past hurtful relationships are not only intrusive in your brain, but they're also intrusive in your life. They just show up. For example, I live in a small community, and every past relationship that I've had a falling out with, I see those people on a regular basis, and vice versa, because we all hurt people, and then people hurt us. And so the point I'm trying to make for you today is this. Where are you at in trying to learn how to get through past hurtful relationships? I'm going to show you in Genesis 42 and ongoing to the next few chapters of Genesis how Joseph dealt with a past hurtful relationship coming up into his life. I think you're going to find this impactful and helpful in how to deal with past relationships, because we all have them. So I want to encourage you to show up to church on Sunday morning here in Sheridan. We start at 9 a.m. Don't dress up. We don't have assigned seats. You can sit anywhere you like. If you can't catch us in person, catch us online. We're on Facebook and YouTube. And I just want to encourage you. I know that past hurts are very powerful, but I also know that there is no present hurt more powerful than the presence of God. And He is the one that can help heal and restore your hurt from a past relationship. So I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks so much.